Hi, this is David Levithan, and I'm so excited to be kicking off the YA portion of our program. I'm kicking it off with this extraordinary illustrated edition of Catching Fire. Seeing Katniss, Peta, Gale, and all the others come to life with Nico Dulort's extraordinary illustrations really does give a new dimension to the Hunger Games trilogy. And these illustrated editions are bringing new life to a story that is so familiar to us in a really special way. Taylor Swift is everywhere. And what better way to just engage in the Taylorness of it all than in the Taylor versions? A new series by Elizabeth Eulberg about four girls who are all named Taylor, all named after a certain singer, and who are dealing with a lot of romantic and life and identity ups and downs in the course of the end of the school year. If this sounds a little familiar to you, it is, because if you watch the middle grade portion of our preview, you will hear Jen Calanita talk about her book, The Taylors. Jen is talking about the same characters in middle school, and Elizabeth is writing about them in high school. I love this conceit and seeing them literally grow before our eyes, and this is a great way to approach a new series. And with that, I'm going to leave it to the authors to talk about their new YA books.
Ring, 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 ring. Hello. Hi. It's me, Ryan LaSala, the author of The Honeys and Beholder, and I'm so excited to be talking to you about The Dead of Summer. Welcome to the island of Anchor's Mercy, Maine, where generations of visitors have reveled in the island's pristine beauty and queer culture. But something is wrong, very wrong, and Ollie Veltman is going to have to figure it out if he wants to stop his island and everyone upon it from drowning within a supernatural radiant plague rising from the waves. Told as a kaleidoscopic drama between the past and the present, narration and leaked confidential documents, The Dead of Summer is a story within a scavenger hunt for truths so dangerous they will make your skin crawl. I'm so excited to be sharing The Dead of Summer, and I hope you love it. Bye.
Hi, I'm Ashley Latimer. I'm the author of Witch Killer, a young adult novel coming out with Scholastic this fall. Witch Killer is a dark, atmospheric reimagining of Hansel and Gretel told through Gretel's point of view. The story takes place several months after Gretel has killed the Wood Witch and her brother has stolen the witch's wealth to secure their place in the aristocracy. When their father decrees that she has to get married in order to further elevate their status, she strikes a bargain with the prince of the kingdom to fake an engagement. Just when she's starting to get her footing in her new world, Gretel encounters a village of witches in the woods outside her family's estate who are nothing like she's been told and who just might turn her life upside down. At its core, Witch Killer is a story that deals with the question, what do you do when you discover that everything you've been raised to believe might be a lie? At a time when we are facing so much bombardment of disinformation and bias, I'm so excited to be sharing a story with young readers that encourages critical thinking and pursuing the truth even when it's difficult. And I hope you'll enjoy all of the romance and suspense and high stakes that Witch Killer is packed with along the way.
Hello, my name is Bill Wood, and I'm here to introduce my debut novel, Let's Split Up. Let's Split Up is about the small fictional town of Sonera, California, where an eerie legend looms over the infamous Carrington Manor. The novel begins with Sonera High's it couple Brad and Shelley being murdered in said manor, and when more and more teens begin to get picked off, four unlikely friends, Cam, Jonesy, Amber, and new girl Buffy, decide to step up and try and solve the deadly mystery of the Carrington Ghoul. When I sat down to write this book, I wanted to bring the mystery of Scooby-Doo to a young adult audience, mixing in the meta-ness of Scream to create a mystery teen slasher with a gay friends to lovers romance at its core. And as someone who studied screenwriting at university, many of these scenes actually originated in script form, which I think makes Let's Split Up quite a cinematic read. I am really excited for this to be out in the world, and I really hope you love Let's Split Up.